What's up guys, back with another YouTube video today. In the last video you guys probably remember that I mentioned there's a new project truck that's going to be on this channel, and it is a 2005 GMC 2500 crew cab, and the owner is standing right here behind this camera, and I'm going to flip you guys around here in a second. A lot of the parts have showed up here, a lot of eye candy, and I just want to show you guys exactly the extent of what's going on here with his actual truck, so you guys get an idea of what's to come on the channel here. A lot of fun and exciting stuff. It's a little different than what you may see on a lot of other diesel channels, or even just normal like 1320 video stuff, just because it's just a little bit off the wall, not something you normally see. So I want to be able to bring that to you guys. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here. I'm gonna let him just kind of go over what's going on here, and we'll get everything unboxed so you guys can take a look at it, so you guys can see the powder coat color he chose and everything else. So without further ado, here's a man of the hour.
How's it going, guys? My name's Brady. As Kevin said, I have a 2005 GMC Sierra. It is a 6.0, so it's a gasser. It's not the traditional diesel, so it's a little bit different here. I've been having parts get delivered here to the shop for the past couple months now. As you can see, there is some boxes right there. So these are the last boxes to show up from everything that I've ordered thus far. I actually do have something coming in a crate here shortly, so that'll be exciting. But here we go. We can start unboxing everything. I can show you what we got.
Wow guys, wow. This is the actual first unboxing of all these parts, and this is extremely sick. So as you guys can see behind me, and of course the clip before this, you guys can see the cold side is powder coated and the hot side is ceramic coated. So of course that's going to help keep the heat in the pipes where they belong instead of heating up the engine bay. And of course all the cool powder coated colors are just going to look really cool under the hood. So I'm going to flip you guys around here and kind of let Brady explain to you what color he went with, why he went with it, and just give you guys a brief overall of all the parts on the floor here, explain the turbo size, what his goals are, things like that.
So here I have the Huron Speed turbo kit here. So the great thing with all the hot side stuff is that it's all custom fab. So we have the custom fab manifolds. Just a little bit about Huron Speed. Kevin actually used one of their turbo kits on his F-body that he had a while back when we were in high school. Pretty cool car. Wish he still had it. Made 1,000 horse at the tire. But he did have a Huron Speed kit at the time. At the time, Huron didn't have their own manifolds, so he had to use truck manifolds. So since then, they've kind of come along a little bit as a company, which is nice. Here I have a 75mm billet ball bearing turbo. Well, just the compression housing. The turbo is over there in the box. Also, that's the same exact turbo that Kevin had on his Camaro. That's not when it was making 1,000, that was when it was making about 750. The reason I chose that size turbo was because I wanted to have a little bit of a combination of power but also throttle response. I didn't want to get something that was too laggy, just so that way I could really get on it in the street and just kind of daily drive it and still have that responsiveness. I didn't want to take it to the track and have to build boost for 30 seconds just to feel the power. So with the powder, I chose Illusion Cinnamon. So as you know, Kevin, he has Illusion Cherry. The way I decided on this color actually is a kind of funny story. I have a pewter truck, you know, so some people think it's silver, some people think it's gold. I didn't want to do the traditional blue or teal. I didn't want to do the reds. I thought that would just look too bland and plain, or just too rudimentary. And so originally I was going with gloss black, which is even more bland and more plain, but I thought it was a safe bet. Then one morning at Chick-fil-A, Kevin actually showed me a few Instagram pictures of this powder color on a suspension on, I think it was a 2017 1500. And I love the color immediately. Thought it was something that was really cool, thought it would stand out a lot compared to what you typically see, and will look good on my truck. So that's kind of how I got this color.
So as you guys can see, stepping over all this foam here, that's basically the turbo kit. That's Brady, and I can't wait to get that slapped on his truck. He has, like he mentioned, something else coming in a crate, which is, you know, a rather decent size to replace something else that's on his truck. So it's just going to help all of this actually make some cool power and some cool noises for you guys to hear through the whatever you guys are watching through right now. So can't wait to get this underway. He has other parts coming, of course. He also has other supporting mods as well. That's boring stuff. You guys don't want to look at injectors and fuel rails and stuff like that. But he also does have traction bars in that same powder coated color, as well as mounts for his reservoirs for his Resi shocks that he has on the front. So he is going to tie, you know, this color into other areas on his truck. But here, right here on the floor, we do have mirrors, which I'll have him pick up for us. And I'll turn you guys around real quick. But he did get new mirrors for his truck, and they are the new body style mirrors. They're like the ones on my truck. When I first did my mirrors, I had the caps painted and the rest of the mirror black, and he liked that. You know, he wasn't a huge fan of me painting all the plastic black. He likes the black accents. So this is something that he wanted to attain on his truck. And I'll turn you guys around here. This is something that we're going to be undergoing this weekend to get the mirrors actually on the truck and operational, because right now he has the slinky mirrors. He's tired of me making fun of him for having the slinky mirrors, so we're going to loosen up the bolts on that thing and take a hack at him and try and hit a home run across the industrial park here with those things and get these mirrors slapped on. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Oh! All right guys, so these are the actual mirrors. So you guys can see my sick little camera set up here. And these are the caps that he has to put on them. And these are the color of his truck, which is pewter. So if you guys would just comment down below in this video that it looks gold, and you'll really upset him. Oh. And it's super funny. So our plan is to get those mirrors and those caps on there. So basically, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, these mirrors came in the box without the cap that goes here or the bottom one. So pretty much this cap here will go on the mirror like so. As you guys can see, that's super clean. A lot better than the chrome cap that comes with it. So he doesn't really have any chrome accents on his truck, and you know, he's going to be paint matching other things in the near future. It's going to look really good. And he also opted for the switchbacks in the mirrors here. So we will be making another video to come with these mirrors being installed on his truck and showing you guys what it looks like before and after. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that video, and a lot more to come with what's going on with all the stuff on the floor behind us. And there's much more. I mean, this is just a sneak peek into what's going on with this thing. So, you know, funny thing is this is his truck that he got back in high school. And, you know, back when I got my Camaros, my first car, which you guys can see deep on my Instagram, that I unfortunately lost a lot of footage on, because when my phones would die, I never backed them up. Or when my phones would break, I never had them backed up, and I just lost more and more stuff as time went on. But Brady definitely kept his truck. Funny thing is too, is we actually had a bet back in high school who would sell their vehicle first, and we bet like what, $1,000, yeah. And I lost. So I just figured I'd help him out and get him a job where he could make that money easily, and he wouldn't make me pay him. So, but main thing here is he still has that truck, and even back then when we were in 9th grade sitting in English class, you know, we would talk about turboing his truck, and back then, you know, there weren't things like this available, you know, as readily as they are now. So it was more of a wish type of thing, because even for my car, Huron Speed was just coming out with their version 1 of the turbo kits, where now they're on version 3 and almost 4, I believe. So this is definitely something that you know, he's been wanting to do for, you know, almost a decade now, and we're finally going to be able to get to do it and build his dream truck and do it together and along with you guys watching. So I hope you guys look forward to the videos to come, and drop a comment below of how much power you think this truck is going to make with this turbo kit. So, and you can also leave a comment on what you think the piece of metal, big hunk of metal that's gonna be coming in the mail is gonna be. And oh, someone's here. Gotta go, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, and watch my other videos. Thanks, guys. Just to give you guys a size comparison.
As big as my head.